Good afternoon. How are you doing?
For accepting our interview.
Yeah, thank you.
So first, can you briefly introduce your startup?
So I'm Maulik. I'm founder of Notchup.com. Notchup is an AI co-pilot for engineering managers to automate their people operations.
So what inspired you to run this business?
So before doing this startup, I have been a product and tech leader. I have been in charge of building product and engineering teams in different countries, and I spent a lot of time doing that. So there's a lot of admin, there's a lot of overhead and manual workflows that you have to execute, and I was frustrated with that. So to remove that frustration, I built this co-pilot so that you can automate the entire workflow, you can bring the data together, and that's what I'm trying to do now.
Oh, fantastic. So what are the major three problems you solve for your clients?
Sorry, what are the measures?
Three major problems.
Problem. I think number one, the data is not available. A lot of data is there, but they are broken into different systems. So you can never get the full context of what's happening. Number two, currently most of the workflows are manual. Most of your engineering managers, who are the most expensive employees of the company, end up doing a lot of manual tasks. So that's a waste of time and money from the employer's point of view, right? So those two are the biggest problem. With this co-pilot, we collect all the data, bring into a central usual interface, and then we build the context around that. So the engineering managers know exactly what's happening, both on the engineering and the people side. And then once they decide, also execute the whole workflow for them automatically. So that also saves a lot of time for them.
So what's the status of your company?
We have already launched. We are currently onboarding quite a few customers who can try our platform for free. It's a freemium plan, so you can just simply sign up and get started. And then as you scale, there are a lot more use cases that we can develop, and then there will be an enterprise plan, which will be a paid-for plan for bigger companies.
Okay. So why did you decide to come to the UK or attend the London Tech Week?
So I am actually based in UK. So I live here in the UK, and I decided to attend London Tech Week because, first of all, it's a bigger event. Slowly it has become quite big from siloed, smaller events. Secondly, there's a lot of global audience over here, and it's good to get your name out to different ecosystems. I can see that it stands from Romania, from Malta, from Hong Kong, from China, and people coming from all over the world get to know about the startup that I'm doing. So it's a good PR.
Okay. So what's the impact of AI on your business right now?
We are AI first company. So our core platform is AI driven. We are using open source LLM models to fine tune our co-pilot. We are using a proprietary data set. So that's our USP. Separately, within our company, a lot of internal workflows we have also automated using AI tools.
Okay. So what's your view about the UK AI ecosystem, especially for entrepreneurial ecosystem here?
I think it's a difficult question to answer. UK AI, if you compare with, let's say, Silicon Valley or China, for example, there's a lot of advancement in AI, particularly in manufacturing sector. In the UK, there is a good advancement of AI, but it's not very visible to you. There are like DeepMind is a great example of a UK-based company, which is an AI first company, top of the notch AI company, developed in the UK, acquired by Google. But then you would not really know a lot about that company, right?
Perfect.
So that's basically summarizes the UK state of AI. That okay, maybe there are quite a few things happening, but most people don't know about it.
Yeah. Is this your first startup?
No, this is not my first startup. I've done quite a few before, but this is a startup where I have largely been a solo founder, and it has been a difficult journey.
Yeah, on our platform, Innovating AI, there are many international entrepreneurs, even graduates who want to create their own ventures. So can you give them 3 tips for running business in the UK? Yeah.
Okay, so number one, UK is very expensive place to live and operate. At the same time, the fundraising you can do here in the UK is relatively smaller than Silicon Valley or the US, right? So you need to be very cost conscious when you're running your startup over here. Secondly, like US is a very open market for you to sell into. People like to be sold to. UK, people don't like to be selling, right? They don't like to be sold to. So trying to work out your sales is very difficult here in the UK, right? Third, I think you need to understand nitty-gritty of UK culture. People generally expect you to be more polite, follow the UK societal norms and so on. Which, okay, you can be a foreigner, it's very welcoming society, but you still need to understand those norms for you to fit in. And I think that is something that most people, especially international entrepreneurs, they won't be able to understand the front. But once they live here for a while, they will be able to understand all of these things, right?
Yeah.
And secondly, network. Network as much as you can, from one event to another event, one ecosystem to another ecosystem.
Yeah. So my final question is about AI. So if you have unlimited AI computing power and it's free, so what will be your next product you want to build?
Oh, that's an interesting question. I think if I have unlimited computing power, I think I would like to clone myself, right? And just do everything else that I would like to do. So get my tasks done by my virtual AI,
Yeah.
whereas I can do the things that I would like to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy London Tech Week.
You too. Have a good one, Duke.
Yeah.
Standing tall, pitching bold, building fast.